Hey Jim, I'm gonna take another crack at fixing this crazy X5. It's got a charging problem, and I have installed this battery monitor. It's connected to my battery, so I should be able to see when my charging system is working and when it is not. Yesterday, it worked on one direction of a trip to the gas station, and all the way back, it did not work. Let me start her up. Okay, here you can see my charging system is working. Yeah, and it should continue to work. It seems to only not work at least the few times I've had this hooked up now and tested it. It seems like when I shut off and then restart 5-10 minutes later, then it doesn't charge anymore. So let's see how that works. I'm going to drive it up to the workshop. Okay, been running about 10 or 15 minutes. As you can see, still charging perfectly fine. All good. Now, let's shut her off and walk away for 5 minutes. And there we have it. 5 minutes later, start her up, not charging. Does that really sound like a bad alternator? So I spent $135. I don't think I've ever heard of an alternator just turning off and on. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my $135 at a new intelligent battery monitor. Easy to replace. Let's see if it finally fixes the problem, the ghost that's been in this car and has been stranding us and making my beautiful wife Shannon start to not really be feeling comfortable driving the car because it stranded her a couple of times. Oh, I hope this fixes it. Okay. So what we have, here it is. And I called it the wrong thing. It's the intelligent battery sensor. And it goes right on the negative post of the battery and then hooks to the car, so it should be a pretty easy install. And I saw them for sale, like if you went to BMW, it would be like $400 or $500 or something crazy like that. I got this, it's a decent one, it's hella. So hopefully it's a real one and not a knockoff, but we're going to try and put it in. You see I have an extra battery and all sorts of stuff back here because this stupid thing would die from time to time. Upon closer inspection, after I've removed the original one, and I compare them and they look fairly compatible, but then when you get to the plug is very clearly different. So my plug will not fit into this. And I double checked. I got it on Amazon Prime. And it does say that this will work with a 2008 X5. It will not. Let me go get a different one ordered. All right, I put back in the old one. So let me just see how long it takes. Okay. So now we've got our full charge. So I'm going to let it run for a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Then I'm going to shut it off, restart it after a couple of minutes and see that it's not charging. And then I'm going to wait 15 minutes and see if that's long enough. You know, I'm not even going to wait the couple of minutes. So I'm just going to shut it off here. We're still charging. Okay, I'm going to take the key out. Now, key back in. Restart. Look at that. No charging. Okay. So now I'm going to turn it off, take it out, and we'll try this in 15 minutes. Stupid Flanders. I couldn't wait. I started it after 5 minutes, and as you can see, no charging. Okay, so now I'm going to wait a full 15 minutes from right now. Okay, it's been actually about 18 minutes. And oh, no charge. Okay, I'm going to come back in 30 minutes from now. It's been like 32 minutes, and I notice I've left the rear hatch open, of course. The red light here where you push to close it has been on the whole time. It just went out at about 30 minutes. Well, what we have here now is I'm set up to hook up my meter, and I have my intelligent battery sensor disconnected, and the car has been charging fine. So I'm going to hook it up, confirm everything, and then here I have a different intelligent battery sensor that I got on eBay, and I think I paid $42 or so for it. So we will duplicate what was happening before and then replace it with this one and then see what happens. So right now this is a static reading of the voltage of my battery, and when I start the car, this should jump up. You see the area there here that says charging system. So we want the needle to jump up and be in that green area and not be in the red areas on either side or below. If it's not charging at all, it'll be even below. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, we're running, obviously, and you can see that we are in the OK section. Nice. So now I'm going to shut it off, and I'm going to plug in the plug to my IBS. So now I have plugged in this one right here. So plug that back in. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks good. We're charging. So now I'm going to shut it off, take the key out, walk away, come right back, start it again. Well, there we go. Not charging. Way below where it should be. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off and replace it with my eBay one and see if our behavior changes. First start with the new IBS. Oh, boo-hoo. It's not charging. I shut her off and unplugged this eBay IBS and puts the BS in IBS because it's still not charging. So now I'm going to reinstall my original one and leave it unplugged and see if I have charge net. Yeah, still no charge. All right, I'm going to shut her down and give it 30 minutes. At almost exactly 30 minutes, the light went out. So let's see if it'll charge now. And there we have it. Charging. bullshit, man. So that means that that car cannot be driven unless you let it sit for at least 30 minutes once you shut it off. Has to sit for 30 minutes or it won't charge. And it's apparently not the IS or IBS. So that's why they're cheap. Thanks for watching.